Just a sec to make sure whoever wants on can get on. Okay, so Monday, lower body day. I'm going to be challenging yourself with your weights. Today, we're going to do complexes, and basically, I'm going to set a long timer, and every 30 seconds, I'm going to have us switch to a different, same move, but different part. Doesn't make sense. So, for example, we're going to start out in a static lunge. Okay, static lunge just means you step, once you step into that lunge, your feet don't move. Okay, so at first, we'll go down all the way and then back up. Okay, then I'm going to tell us after 30 seconds, we're going to pulse. So that just means that we drop and we only come up halfway. Okay. From there, we're going to hold for 30 seconds and then we'll go back into that full range static lunge. So it's the same move, but just pulsing, holding. Okay. So I will tell everyone when to do that. So this first move is static lunge. It's all going to be on the same leg. Once you set your feet in your static lunge, you don't move it. Okay? Feet are glued to the floor. It's a forward lunge. So we're going to step forward. Remember, anytime we step forward in a lunge, our posture should be more upright than it is leaned forward. When we're standing upright, we are targeting more quads than we are glutes. So forward lunge, more upright. Okay? All right. Grab your weights, set your feet. We are static lunging. So full range. Ready? Nope. Okay, go for it. Full range. All the way up, all the way down. Okay, now we're going to pulse. So we drop. We only come halfway up. Nice and slow. Okay, now we're going to hold it. So get into that lunge and just hold. Almost there. Okay, full range. So all the way up, all the way down. And rest. Take a sec. You have to do all of that on our other leg. If at any point you guys needed to set your weights down, that is fine. Balance can be a challenge in a lunge position as well. Okay, so switching that forward foot, full range, static lunges, all the way up, all the way down. Ready? Go for it. Are upright, then you are leaning forward with these. They're forward lunges. Okay, now we're going to pulse. Only halfway up. Okay, now get ready to hold it. Holding that lunge, not moving. Almost there. Okay, full range, static lunge, all the way up, all the way down. And rest. Rough. Your heart rate down. We're going to hit a deadlift set next. So these are going to be our RDLs, following the same model. Okay. So first up, we're going full range. So down, back up. Okay. Then we're going to hit a pulse. For our pulse, we're going to start at our knees. You can go knees to toes, not actually trying to get to your toes. RDL means hips back. Okay, from there, we're going to do 1.5 reps. So down, knees, toes, up. Okay, and then we'll do a full range deadlift again. Don't worry, I'll remind you as we go. So grab some heavy weights, practicing our RDLs. RDL means bent leg deadlift, focusing on pushing our hips back. Okay, this is our hip hinge. All right, full range. Ready? Go. Okay, now we're gonna go to our pulse. So knees to toes. We come up, 1.5 rep. So we go down, up to our knees, toes, then up. Down, knees, toes, up. Again, down, knees, toes, up. Okay, now we're hitting full range again. All the way down, all the way up. And rest. Take a sec to just stand upright. Okay, we're gonna hit a squat set. So we're gonna start off in a standard squat. That means our feet are about shoulder width apart, give or take, okay? Remember, we always kick our toes out to the side a little bit. So if you were to look at a clock, your toes would be pointing at 1 and 11. Sorry, not 2. 1 and 11. With these, we want to focus on our posture. So you can hold your weights wherever you want, but if you hold them in front, just be cautious of your posture because we tend to lean forward there. I'm going to hold them at my sides and we're going to go down, making sure that we're not leaned super far forward on these. Okay. Again, full range. We'll go 1.5 rep. We'll do a hold and then we'll do a pulse. Okay. I'll tell you as we go. So grab those weights and get ready to squat. Ready? Go. These are full range. Okay, now we're going to hold. Go into our hold. So squat and hold it. And mindful of our posture. Okay, now we're going to do 1.5 reps. So down, bounce, up. Down, bounce, up. And now we're pulsing. So just bouncing. Down and bouncing. And rest. We're going to hit reverse lunge set next. Same model, except reverse lunge. Remember, we step back. We're automatically going to lean forward. We want to hold that, okay? When you're in this position, we're working our posterior chain, so the back of the body muscles, okay? So, again, same. Once we step, we're going to hold it there until we're not, but this is going to be your foot position. We're going to hit our static lunges, which means you just drop and then come up. And then we're going to hit dynamic. So bring your foot up, step back and down. Okay. Then we're going to hit a pulse. So feet stay. We're going to bounce. And then we're going to have to hold a reverse lunge. Which sounds easy, but it's not. Okay. So same foot position the whole time. First, we're working that static reverse lunge, which means your feet are glued. Ready? Go. In that forward lean. Okay, dynamic. So we're going to bring our foot up, step back into that lunge. Foot up, step back. Okay, now we're pulsing. So set your feet, drop, and bounce. Okay, now we're going to hold that lunge. So you got to pop up for a sec, bend your knees, and then hold it. Almost there. And rest. The run. Get a sec. We got to do it on the other side. So all of that again, but our opposite foot is going to be behind us. Okay. So starting out with that static reverse lunge, which means our feet are glued to the floor. Ready for this? Ready as we're gonna get. Okay. Static reverse. Go for it. Okay, dynamic. So step forward, then step back into that lunge. Okay, now pulse. So step back, just bouncing. Okay, then we're gonna hold the lunge. Step back, just hold it with our legs bent. There. And rest. Take a sec. If you need it. Right. We're going back to our RDO set. So deadlift set. Again, RDL means we have bent legs, and this is our hip hinge focused deadlift, okay? So with these, probably not gonna get to the floor with your weights. That's okay. We're focused on that hip hinge. So we have a full range deadlift. Then we're gonna go 1.5 rep. So down, knees, toes, up. Then we'll pulse. So that's just knees to toes. And then we'll hit that full range deadlift again. Okay. Remember, deadlifts are slow. Ready? Go for it. Full range right now. Those weights right up against your body. Okay, 1.5 reps. So down, knees, toes, up. Got it. Okay, we're pulsing, so knees to toes. Okay, and full range. And rest. So now we're going to get into our curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunges are really tough until you get them. Just putting them together is weird. So remember, when we're talking about a curtsy lunge, we are talking about stepping around and behind our forward foot. If you look down, you should see your foot peeking out through the side. Okay? If you don't, you're in a reverse lunge. So for these, we are going to drop into a curtsy. These are dynamic. Back up to neutral. Drop, neutral. Okay? That's our first little set. Second, static. So set your foot. You're going to bend both legs down and come back up. Okay? We're going to just repeat that. So dynamic, static, dynamic, static. This is all on the same leg. Okay? So first up is going to be that moving curtsy lunge or dynamic. Focusing on form. Okay? Ready? Go. Down and then come back up. Stay forward. Okay, so now we're moving into static. So we step around, feet stay there. Drop, stand. Drop, stand. Back into dynamic. So we're neutral, come around, back curtsy, back to neutral. Okay, back to static. So feet stay glued. Drop, up. And rest. Take a sec. Your heart rate is not getting up with these sets. That means you need heavier weights. We should be feeling it. All right, so we got to do our curtsies with our other leg. Same thing. We're going to hit that dynamic and then static and then repeat it. Okay? Ready? Go for it. These ones are dynamic. Okay, static. And dynamic. Got it. And static. And rest. A sec. So now we're going to focus on tap back deadlifts. These are also called kickstand deadlifts. Sure, there are a million other names. So this is where we're standing with feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to take one foot, slide it back so that your toes are about in line with your heel on the other foot. For the foot you slid back, your heel is going to stay up the whole time. Okay? So we're going to take our weights. Same thing as our RDL. Weights hang out right up against our legs. We have bent knees and we're focused on this hip hinge. Okay? We're going to start out with full range. Then we're going to do our knees to toes. Okay? Then we'll hit our 1.5 rep. So down, knees, toes, up, and then we'll end with a full range. Okay? The same heel is staying up the whole time, right? Remember that our knees are bent for these deadlifts. All right, guys. Ready? Go. So full range. Keeping those weights right up against our legs so that we're not straining our back. Okay, now we're going to go knees to toes. And that heel up. Okay, 1.5 reps. So down, knees, toes, up. Got it. Okay, and then full range. And rest. Okay, we gotta hit that other side. It's our last move. So same exact thing. Opposite foot comes back, making sure that that heel stays up the whole time, okay? Ready? Go for it. You're just full range. Okay? Pulsing, so knees to toes. Okay, up. 1.5 rep. So down, knees, toes, up. Okay, full range. And rest. That is it for today, you guys. You did awesome. Thanks for showing up. Make sure you are moving through your day, okay? Lower body's going to get tight. I'll see you guys tomorrow for upper. Bye, guys.